I charged forward into the thick of the battle, constantly slaying the enemy soldiers along the way. The enemy forces were so numerous, swarming in like a tide. I pushed forward against the overwhelming tide, holding back the charging enemy troops. Yet, with my own strength alone, there was ultimately little I could do. Even though I exerted all my efforts to slay the enemy, I remained powerless in the face of the surging hordes. Fortunately, I found a way to end this. I leaped up abruptly, grabbed a tree trunk, and by virtue of the branch's flexibility, successfully landed amid the herd of oxen. This was an extremely dangerous move. The enemy general wore an evil grin, thinking I had been trampled to death by the oxen, but the complete opposite truth left him utterly stunned. To end the war as soon as possible, I jumped onto an ox's back and kept moving forward on the herd. My subordinates quickly figured out what I intended to do next. He ordered the soldiers to take up their weapons, as well as the crucial ropes. The ropes were tied to the oxen at the rear of the herd. However, my plan was soon discerned by the enemy general, but I had no time to worry about that. After leaping off the ox's back, I immediately organized the soldiers into action. The soldiers charged toward the hillside at once, and launched their operation under my command. Just then, the enemy general launched an attack on me. Little did he know that I had spotted him long before. He had clearly underestimated my combat power. With just a single strike, I pinned him to the spot, unable to move. I immediately signaled to the soldiers to throw me the grappling hook. Climbing continuously up the huge tree was the ultimate goal of my mission. The moment the grappling hook was firmly anchored, it determined the outcome of the battle, and I would use this vast expanse of water to put an end to the war once and for all. The torrential flood gushed out wildly, submerging the enemy troops in an instant. Countless enemy soldiers had no time to flee, their lives swept away by the flood in the blink of an eye, vanishing from everyone's sight. As everyone stood in shock, I appeared riding on a floating log and returned to the city wall. The king greatly admired my bravery and even offered to marry the princess to me. But just then, my messenger pigeon suddenly appeared, heralding that this hard-won peace was about to be shattered.